Hello, my friends. Welcome to my Patriotic Porch 2026, and I'm going to share with you how I made a quick quilt for my porch swing. So let's get started. I'm going to be adding more things to the porch the closer we get to Memorial Day and 4th of July, but this is a good start. I've got my American flag flying. I did choose white, red, and blue pots this year. Got some white and red flowers, begonias. We're going to move up the steps. And this is the quick do-it-yourself quilt that I made. It just took me a few days to whip that up. And I've got some matching pillows on the front porch. But I just like something cozy like that to go over the porch swing. So I'm going to share with you close to the end of the video how easy that is, perfect for beginners. And look at all the beautiful plants that I found that were red, and I've got some white. It's hard to find blue plants, but I did find some lavender ones that I'm going to pretend are blue. All right, we're going to move along the porch, and I finally pulled out the beautiful peace lilies that love the porch in the summer. Those are faux geraniums, but they look real, and I don't have to worry about them. There's some more begonias. I love begonias. Now, I always look for baskets at junk shops, thrift stores. That one I got for $5. I got that at a thrift store, that big star. And then I made some flag pillows, and I know the stripes are wrong, y'all, but I have a good story about that. I had an injury to my right eye and could not see out of it well, but I was determined to get those pillows made. And then after I got them made, I realized I had sewn the stripes the wrong way. So I'm keeping them. I'm not going to worry about it. Here are some more flowers. There's my star lantern. And like I said, these are purple, but I could not find blue. And I have got to divide those peace lilies up. They're just way overcrowded in their pots. I've got ferns hanging. And then I made some extra pillows, patriotic pillows. I got this fabric and some more fabric from Joann's before they went out of business. And then I picked up some more patriotic fabric at Hobby Lobby to make that quilt. So this is my fountain. My husband repainted the fountain, got it nice and fresh looking. Look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? That little purple and white striped flower. And so I've got some blue pots up there with some red begonias, and they will fill those pots up and just hang over. I pulled all of my ferns and tropical plants out of the greenhouse, and they are loving it on this porch. So I'm going to be making some more things. I've got a bunting or a pennant banner that I'm working on. I'll show you a sneak peek at the end of this video. But this is what I've got going so far. I'm going to be getting some little mini American flags to put in the plants. And then we're just going to move around to the side. I need a more patriotic little yard flag. I'm going to look for that in a couple of weeks. We're going to move down to the end of the porch, and I'm so excited about this. Here is a plant that I picked up at the nursery. I just had a great time with a friend. We bought a bunch of plants. But my park bench was a sight. It was full of boring bee holes. Paint was coming off of it, and my husband took the slats out, put new slats in, gave everything a nice coat of paint, and it looks brand new. And I love it here. Look at the red, white, and blue petunia planter I found. Isn't that gorgeous? I just hope I can keep it alive till the 4th of July. And then I've got planters on either side that will fill out. I did trim up my jasmine, and it is in full bloom, and it smells so good, y'all. Jasmine is just a great smell. And then I've got daylilies in there that should be doing really good this year. So I love this little nook on the side of the house. It just makes me happy. So we're going to move back down the porch. I wish I could have another flag up, but my motion detector would just go off constantly if I had another flag. But I am going to do some bunting across the top there between those columns, and that's going to look great. All right, let's go over this quilt. All right, for this little quilt, I used 2 yards of a Patriotic patchwork fabric and 2 yards of a solid blue, and then I had 1 pack of twin size batting. And I laid the bottom out on the floor, then the batting on top, and then I took the patchwork fabric and laid it on top. I pinned all the way around and making a border with that backing, and then I went back and pinned every single block in there with a quilting pin to hold it in place. All right, so then I rolled it up on the table and I started hand quilting. I started down at one end with just a needle and some quilting thread, and I did the in the ditch quilt stitch. I went in between each square, and this is what makes it quick. I didn't have to sew all these little patchworks together. The fabric came like this. That may be cheating, but when you look at it on my porch, you cannot tell that it was not made from scratch. So I took my needle and I just went in and did a little running stitch right there in the ditch between those two pieces. I used a dark blue, and I just kind of did a diagonal all the way. I'd start at the bottom and work about midway, then stop, tie my thread, and then go back and do another column. And I did that all the way, got the bottom finished, moved my way to the middle of the quilt, and then I turned it around and did the same thing on the other end. And it worked great. I had no puckering, no problems. It just worked great. Now I did, as I quilted and finished it, you can see I would pin it and fold it under. And there's all my quilt marks. It looks really pretty and neat. And I think I am going to make some more quilts and hand quilt them, because this was not hard. It was very enjoyable at night to sit and watch my favorite quilt show and just hand quilt. So I did the whole quilt. And you can see it's a little puffy there in the middle, and you cannot really tell the difference unless you're a professional quilter. But this is perfect for beginners, and it just fit my swing perfectly, and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite thing. I added some pillows, and I just love this. Now I'm working on this bunting now that I will use clothesline rope for, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in making a fountain like mine, I will leave a video in the description box below with all the details on how to make one. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Have a very blessed day, my friends.